we're going to officially start editing. We're going to start by looking at creating a title sequence. So in this particular lesson of Editing 101, we're going to first add a video clip. Then we're going to select some audio to go along with that video clip. And then we'll get into creating the title sequence. So let's start by opening up our project assets by clicking on the file folder box. And here I can see I've filtered where I have audio only. If I come down to here to my sort, I can sort by name, and I can also sort by the date. I'm going to go ahead now and I want to first look for videos. So I'm going to come down to my filter and select videos. Now what we want to do is we understand that the concept of the video that we're about to make is going to be something that has some video clips of kind of random type footage, and we have music, and we want to try to create something that's comprehensive, something that has a feel to it, an emotion, and is visually appealing. Now, if you have your own audio and video media that you can import and start working on a project that you can use for your school, then go ahead and create a new project and do everything we're doing through this Editing 101, but with your media. If you just want to have some media to play around with, sandbox, so to say, as we're learning how to edit, then continue to use our media. It's really your option. So the first thing we want to do is we're thinking of a title sequence, and we want to introduce our audience to what they're watching. So out of the video clips that we have here, think of something that you could use. If you just kind of hover over it, it'll play. You can scrub through it and see here what it looks like. And I'm thinking that I want to use this clip here with water, because I'm going to kind of have my words kind of stand out more than the background, or actually this is kind of nice here too. There's plenty of room to put a title over this white area here. Let me go ahead and choose this one. Now there's several options here you can do. You can look at these three dots below, click on that. You can open it to view it. You can add it to your timeline or delete it. Let me first open it. When I open it, I can see the duration is 18 seconds. And I may not use that full 18 seconds. I can go ahead and preview it. I can scrub through it if I want to see it at a faster pace, going back and forth. I can go ahead and add to selection. I can go up here and go back to grid view, and I can touch it once and hit add, or I can just drag it over and drop it. So whichever method you want to use, add one video clip out of all these that you want to use for your title sequence. And now if I scrub over this, I can see I have my clip in here that has no audio. And I want to have some audio playing along with my intro sequence. So we have several options. Let's come back to filter over here, and let's filter our audio only. I have some sample audio I've brought in for you. This is all licensed music that I've licensed to be able to use for this project. We're free to use it. We can also explore Rush's media library, which we'll do in a moment. But same thing, if you want to listen to it, select it, click the three dots, hit open, and push play. And let's go back to our grid view. So you can use any of these audio clips that I have brought in here for you. You can also come over here to where it says audio. So if we click on audio right here, audio, and we click on browse, we can select from soundtracks, we can select from sound effects, or loops. Yours probably looks like this when you first open it. Soundtracks, sound effects, and loops. Well, soundtracks may or may not have vocals in it. So if I play one, I can already hear some vocals. If I click more, I can go ahead and see all of them that are available. As you can see, there's quite a few. If I wanted to, I could hit search. If I wanted to search by genre, And again, if you want to look at loops, which will probably be more instrumental, let me just go ahead and select a random one here. Once you find one that you like, then what you do is you click Add at the bottom. And see how it went to where my playhead was? Let me go ahead and undo that. Let me move my playhead to the very beginning of the clip, and now click Add. So it goes to wherever your playhead is. Now, if I play this, I can get a visual feel and feel from the audio of what this is going to sound like. So if I like that, I'm happy with it, I'm going to roll with it. Now you can see that our audio is shorter than our video clip. If I touch the video clip and I come to the end, I can drag it to where it's the same duration as the audio clip. Now I want to add a title to this. So I'm going to click on audio to get rid of it. I'm going to come to the very top to where it says graphics. Click on that. I'm going to click on add graphics. I'm going to come to my titles. I'm going to hit more. And I'm looking for just a regular title here. I'm going to drag this over. I'm going to move my playhead over the title. And now I'm going to type in my title. I'm going to type in a hot topic, right? Engaging students. Now I want to come over here to the font and choose my font. I want to choose my font style. I want to choose my text color here. I'm going to go ahead and choose a darker color. That doesn't work, so I want to come back on here and I can select any color here. I can customize my color by putting in a hex code here. Let me go ahead and go with one of my favorites, purple. Hit OK. And now I can see that that is laying over. Now if you notice that there's like a shape here that has kind of a dark color to it that's not really allowing my video to come through. If you selected a text or graphic that has a shape to it, click on shape, you can deselect the color and you can see now that it's just the text. If I come back up to the text here, I can go ahead and adjust that font size. I can grab a hold of that text, put it where I want to. I can size it from pulling this in, and now I have my title right where I want it. Now if I come to the beginning and I push play, I want my title to stay visible up until this point of the audio track. So I'm going to drag it out. And now I want to have one more title, because this is a title sequence, meaning there's going to be more than one text. So let me go ahead and add another one that's going to appear here. Now, if I like the style of this first one, I can just duplicate it. I can right click and hit duplicate. I can come over here and hit duplicate on the left. I'm going to duplicate that. I'm going to bring this over. I'm going to have a slight gap in between these two texts. So this is going to display, it's going to disappear, and then the next text is going to display. I'm going to go ahead and give it a name of a school here. I just selected a random school. I want that font size to be a little bit smaller and pop that in here. Now I'm going to scrub back to the beginning and I'm going to push play. I like the duration of that title. It goes away. Then we have the next one starting on cue with the music. And now if I didn't want this long pause here with no music and I wanted my sequence to end right here as the song ended, then I can just drag everything back to that point. So I just drag it back to the playhead, drag this back, and there's my title sequence. If I want to look at my preview quality, I can go ahead and change that to high. So as I watch it, it's a little bit truer to what is going to look like. And if I chose medium, the font was a little bit fuzzy. Now this is going to require a little bit more demand from your computer. If your computer can handle it, then I would suggest going to view, preview quality, and setting that to high so you can get a better idea of what it's going to really look like. So that is how you make a title sequence. Go ahead and create your title sequence now.